Good afternoon and welcome to the weather update. It's July 8th, 2019. It's a little after, it's almost 3 p.m. This is a satellite image from earlier, and you can see all the smoke and the clouds that are over us. Apologize for that. If I refresh this, this will be the current image. So you see the clouds starting to break up. I just wanted to show you what it was like early this morning. We had some rain too, so show you the radar, what it looked like this morning. We got some rain this morning actually, nothing heavy, but now it's mostly out of the picture, moving away from us, and improving conditions. But we do have to take a look and see where the smoke is going. You can see it already looks like the smoke is starting to move into our area already. And we may have to be dealing with this smoke tomorrow, unfortunately, instead of clear skies. We'll have to see. There's some clear skies to the north. We'll have to see if we can get those in. Otherwise, we might be dealing with the smoke. I have a feeling we're going to be dealing with the smoke. See if we can get some high-resolution satellite images as well. I don't know if there are any ready. Yes, there are. So here you go. And you can see that smoke very clearly. Here it is. Let me move this over here like this so you can see it a little better. But you can see that smoke. There it is. Very thick smoke too. So we may be seeing this. Looks like around the Great Lakes area, they're really getting hit hard with the smoke. We're gonna have to see if we can look at some cameras with the smoke. Let me go to Bloom Sky, which is because one to ground cameras don't seem to want to load anymore. Let's go to Bloom Sky and see what the skies look like over there in the Great Lakes area. So go over here in the Great Lakes and we'll look and see what their skies have been looking like. Yeah, you can see it's very hazy. Look at that haze. You can see the haze. Yep, very hazy. So that's all from the smoke. That's all from the smoke there. So, yep. I see the hazy sky, so we may be dealing with this tomorrow. You can see the sky almost looks cloudy, almost. It's so the haze smoke is so thick from these fires. This is something that we're dealing with now every summer in the east. That's another thing that we're dealing with that is becoming that is ruining the weather for us. So 76 degrees in Central Park right now. Temperatures, fortunately, are a lot cooler, and the humidity is lower. So we have temperatures only in the 70s, mainly because the sun hasn't been out. Now the sun's coming out, so the temperatures are probably going to rise. But mainly in the 70s, temperatures are, and you can look at the Ventus sky as well. Show you the temperatures, cool, and the humidity is comfortable at least we have that. But we may, like I said, the smoke may already be affecting us, and that means bad air quality. 77 degrees, and we'll look at the dew points here. Dew points are 50s. A little more humid in Toms River, though, 63. Actually, I should have checked Toms River. But yeah, it's more humid there. You want to make a bet it's more humid in Toms River? Yeah, I bet it is. Let's see how much more humid it is. Yep, a lot more humid. Dew point 69. Why am I not surprised? So let's look at the models. Let's see what we have coming our way here. So we have this high pressure that's going to be building in. You see that? That's going to be trying to build in, and it will be building in. But the problem is we may be having that smoke. There's that system, that tropical system there. We're going to have to keep an eye on that. Let's see if that actually does form something over there. The models are just having an issue there. And then looks like some more high pressure systems try to build in for our area, but the question is, yeah, I do see the ridge a little less, so that's good. I do see some high pressure systems trying to build in, but that doesn't mean we're not going to be dealing with the smoke. But what it does mean, however, is that hopefully those high pressure systems building and keep the dew points, or at least try to keep the dew points down over the east a little bit. Not really. Not really. Yeah, we get some transitory relief from high dew points, like we're getting now. But it's not going to be a really good shot of air, because this is, you see the humidity is going all the way up into into Canada. So I mean, if the air is coming from this part of Canada, it's not going to be that dry. So let's get a little closer to our area and see how it's going to be looking for this week. So dew points come down. There's that system again. I'll have to keep an eye on that. And there is lower dew points for tomorrow, but you can see higher dew points are just to our south. So Long Island will be just just in the lower dew point area, and then the dew points start rising again by Wednesday and Thursday. Yep, the humidity comes back in full force. Dew points well into the 70s, and then the same thing probably continues for Friday, and it does. And the weekend, yeah, maybe a little relief on Saturday. Again, lower dew points. And you notice this odd pattern with the dew points just off to the south just being higher. I've never seen that before. But again, the ocean temperatures are much warmer, so anything near the ocean, if there's not a really strong northwest wind, is going to be more humid. And then we'll just go as far as Sunday, or slightly lower dew points. Let's look and see what the temperatures are doing here, and I'm hoping maybe the GFS backed off on some of the heat, but I have a feeling it didn't. So today we know it's going to be cool. Tomorrow, yep, starts heating up already. Near 90 in New Jersey, and maybe even the North Shore of Long Island too. It won't be that cool tomorrow either. And yep, Wednesday near 90. It cools off a little on Thursday, but still at 90 in Jersey. And then here comes the brutal weather for the weekend. That Friday looks really bad. Temperatures in the mid-90s, most parts of Long Island, and probably could be. I wouldn't be surprised if Tom's River can make a run at 100. And then Saturday it continues, but it will be a sea breeze along the South Shore. So South Shore, East End, probably only the 80s. And then Sunday, look at that, we're blazing again. So yeah, blazing again for Sunday, mid-90s. And it continues. Monday, maybe again another chance at 100 in Tom's River. Tuesday, maybe backs off a little on Tuesday. Look at that. Could be 100 in Tom's River, though. And then I know this is the long range, but the GFS is really pushing a very brutal week next week. Most of that heat is in New Jersey for Wednesday. And then Thursday, again, we're dealing with more heat again across the area. So, it just doesn't seem like there's an end in sight, except as we get toward the end of the period. It's going to be a brutal next week. I'll tell you that right now. Next 7 to 10 days look brutal, especially as we get toward the weekend into next week. Lastly, we'll look at the skies. See, now again, this doesn't show the smoke, so that's the thing. We'll have to look at Earth Null School for that. Here we go for Tuesday. Has mostly clear skies over us. The thing is, it will be hot, and we may be dealing with the smoke, so it may not be great outside. And then Wednesday, we see more clouds in the picture. Thursday, a lot more clouds in the picture. Friday, maybe we get rid of the clouds, but again, it's going to be brutal. So it's going to be hot out there. And the weekend looks like there's sunshine, clear skies, could be hazy from the heat, and clear skies for Sunday. It would be unusual to see clear skies, a nice sky, and then that kind of heat around. So it'd be unusual to see. It's happened a couple of times before, but usually the sky's always hazy or has some clouds in it when it's that hot, usually. So let's go and look at earthnullschool.net. And yeah, precipitation, as far as precipitation events, looks kind of dry. So like I said, I don't really see a lot of huge precipitation events. Maybe Friday we have something, but generally dryish pattern that we have with the high pressures in our area. So let's go to the earthnullschool.net, and I want to look at a couple of things that with this regards to the smoke. We can actually find the smoke on this here. So if we look at air, I think we look at chemicals. So we look at yeah, this shows up the smoke. Yeah, look at this. So you can really see the smoke on this. This is carbon dioxide. And you can see all the smoke that's coming from the wildfires. Look at that. It's all going across the eastern two-thirds of the country right there. Meanwhile, if you're in Flagstaff, you have great air quality. But for the rest of us, we're dealing with this horrible smoke. Now, this is carbon dioxide. So you can look at that. Look at carbon monoxide. That really shows where some of the fires are. You can see over here, and you can see over in Alaska. Here, these are the fires over here, all right? And then we can also look at particles. So we can look at particles and show you the smoke from here too. So here you go. So here is where the smoke is heading out toward us. So you can see this dense smoke here, and let's see if we can move this into the future here. We're gonna go by one day. So yeah, it's gonna be affecting us, and it's gonna be getting worse as the week goes on, according to this anyway. So, and again, if we go put this in chemicals, yeah, really, look at that. We're in the red. So, yeah, we're gonna have a lot of bad air quality. What can I tell you? Meanwhile, if you're out west in Flagstaff, you're gonna have great air quality. My advice to you: get yourself to Flagstaff if you want to enjoy some nice weather. Anyway, that does wrap up this weather update. Take care.